Lasciatemi cantare con la chitarra in mano, lasciatemi cantare, sono un italiano. Buongiorno Italia, gli spaghetti al dente e un partigiano come presidente. Con l'autoradio sempre nella mano destra, un canarino sopra la finestra.
This is pork butt. And right now we are doing the most important part of cutting out the fat. Now that's up to you. It's all whatever we feel like we want to cut out. You can, I know that people get the meat just the way it is, cut it up, and they use that like that.
Depends how much fat you want.
Right, it all depends on how you want it. We like it lean, let's say.
You do 90% lean or 85.
Yeah.
And also
So-
we cut a small piece because we have to put it in the grinder.
So that's why we are cutting this meat right now. We're cutting all the, as you can see, we've got all the red. This is the pile of meat. There is still some fat in there, which you need the fat in the meat so that
Stays tender.
it stays tender, keeps the soppressata tender, okay? And then
So
the
it doesn't
meat,
want to disappear.
yeah, the
Once
meat,
they
it goes
cure-
away as it cures. The
The
meat,
salt eats a lot of it up. Not
Right.
all of it, but it eats some of it up.
right. So that's always good. So this is the hardest part of the
The
job,
most time consuming, really,
most time consuming.
besides the curing part. But yeah.
You know, because we have to cut all this fat that we want out of there. But like I said, that's the way we like it. So this is the first step where you get the big piece, which we don't have right now, but you get the big piece of meat, boneless. We buy boneless pork butt, and because that's another hard job to cut the bone out. So we
We used to do that.
used to do that, but we don't do that anymore.
It costs less too with bone.
With the bone,
Right,
it
with
costs
the bone
less.
costs a little less, but it's worth it to
It's more
get it
work.
without the
It's
bone.
more work.
So that's what we do. We also, I want to tell you, it's a big important thing. I wear gloves, but I also put gloves underneath, and then the rubber gloves on top
Because the meat is cold.
because the meat is cold. It keeps your hands warm. That's up to you, however you feel that you
Should the
can.
room be cold for the meat?
The room should be cold. Down here, the heat is not on. It's not running. We close the vent, so we don't get any heat down here, and it's better for the meat. Then that's it. Once we cut it up, you cut it up here, and then you will see. We'll get the pieces and we'll grind it in the machine. Okay, that's the second step. So this is just the first step, and most important, really.
Okay.
Okay.
Lasciatemi cantare una canzone piano piano, lasciatemi cantare perché ne sono fiero, sono un italiano vero.
all the seasoning on it. Now I'm mixing it. And you'll see the meat before it's brown. As I see how it's brown? It doesn't have the meat, it doesn't have the seasoning on it. So that's why
It
you
can
have
go bad.
that's why you have to mix it good. Make sure it all gets mixed, or else it will go bad.
Di crudo lamento. Oh, ti ispiri, Signore, un concetto che ne infonda al patire virtù, che ne infonda al patire virtù, che ne infonda al patire virtù, al patire virtù. Il pomeriggio è troppo azzurro e lungo per me. Mi accorgo di non avere più risorse senza di te. E allora io quasi quasi prendo il treno e vengo da te.
Okay, now we're going to put the casing here onto the tube, and you push it in. Oh, it's a short one.
Okay, let them.
Get a little meat out. You didn't get enough, but
That's good. Tight.
two times. So now, when the meat comes out, I'm holding it with my right hand. I'm guiding the meat where it goes. I turn this and you'll see where the meat is going. So you want to make sure it gets even. All right. With my left hand, I'm holding the casing up here so it doesn't all slide out. Because if I let it go, it will slide out. It'll pull it. So you want to hold it, and that way you control how much meat is going in there. You want to make sure it's heavy. You want to make sure that it's full. You don't want it to be like, how would you say, like loose.
Air pockets.
You don't want air pockets in here. You don't want it to be loose. You want it to be nice and tight. Now you see the way he tied this together, and he tied this together, and then
Now
cut
ready
it.
for next one.
Gianna, Gianna, Gianna non cercava il suo pimaglione. Gianna difendeva il suo salario dall'inflazione. Gianna, Gianna, Gianna non credeva a canzoni.
dicendo